Good morning guys, happy Monday morning. I've just finished up breakfast at the cutest little place called Wild Sprout, and next door they have a health food store that I want to go check out. So cute. Oh my god, stop. We could get that for Paige's baby. That's cool. They're like hand painted. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a cute one too. Is the one Afrikaans word or South African word that we have nailed. Lekker. Lekker. If you've seen the other vlogs, you know, but we've nailed lekker. That place was so cute. The hardest thing about traveling is that you can't just buy whatever you want because you have to pay for it in like luggage, or you have to find room in your suitcase, which is impossible at this point. We're back from breakfast. I have a cute little haul for you guys. Obviously, sunflowers. Our friend Michelle, we met on the safari tour. Well, she is staying here in Cape Town as well. And I didn't have a sleeping bag, right? I borrowed or hired one from Intrepid, the company that I was doing the safari with while I was on the safari. But then I needed one for the festival. And so I kindly asked her if I could borrow hers, and she let me borrow it. And I offered to pay to like clean it afterwards, but she was like, no. So I got her these flowers instead. We're gonna see her tonight. So I'm gonna give her these. Then we went to Mr. Price, which is becoming an illness at this point. I would say that Mr. Price is like the equivalent of like kind of like a Cotton On or Kmart kind of situation here in Africa, or like if you're in the UK, like Primark. Like think that kind of vibe, right? Like pretty cheap clothing kind of stuff. But actually after that we went to the grocery store. We got 2 things of pineapple, and yes, I am allergic to it. And yes, I do keep repeatedly eating it on this trip. I also found a protein drink to try, or protein shake. This is low fat chocolate flavored milk, but high protein. It's got 28 grams of protein in 350 mils, which I think is pretty good. I just needed to stock up on my deodorant, so I got some more of that. This is what I got at Mr. Price. So you guys have watched me for ages. You're gonna laugh so much at this. I got this really cute headscarf, right? Not to use as a headscarf though. I'm using it because I really want to try overnight curls again. And I know we've been here. I know we've been here many a time. Not even once or twice, probably like 4 or 5 times at this point. It's been years that I've been trying to perfect the overnight curls. Since I got that treatment in Bali where my hair dries straight like this, I've not tried it, and I feel like that's going to be a game changer. So I got this one because it's quite thick, you know, and when I wrap my hair around it, there'll be nice big curls. So we're going to give that a go. Then also, which I didn't tell you, is I lost my wallet yesterday. At some point between like arriving at the festival and leaving the festival, I've lost it somewhere. It's got my driver's license in it, my credit card, and some cash. But I'm being so honest with you, I'm not really that stressed, yeah? I can cancel my credit card, I can order a new driver's license, and it was like $40 worth of cash. So like, it's a loss, but it's not that great of a loss. So I picked up this cute little wallet. It's like a Marc Jacobs kind of like knockoff situation, but cute for while I'm traveling, yeah? Like super practical. I think it's gonna work. And then when I was in Bali, if you guys watched those vlogs, you would have seen my trainer and his wife. My trainer's name is Blake. He's an angel, but his wife, Ash, also an angel, were over in Bali, and we spent like a week together, like training, working out, all of this kind of stuff. And we were at this gym, we were training at this gym called Obsidian. It's so cool. And they had these really cool, like whatever these are, like I wanna say like hockey jerseys, or like, what do you reckon they are, Erin? Erin plays sports, she probably actually knows. But like, do you think that these are like a hockey jersey? Or like, is it a football jumper?
It's like a football.
Yeah. Erin says it's like a football jumper thing. Like, but it's not a jumper though, you know? Like, it's like thin.
It's that like mesh material.
Yeah. I don't know what sport uses these though. It's football, yeah?
I'd say so. It looks like a football.
And we're gonna call it a football jersey, yeah? So thanks for consulting. So Obsidian was selling like Obsidian branded ones, and they were so cool. And every single day that me and Ash went there, we would like check if they had them in stock, but they didn't have any in stock, like every single time. And we were gutted about it. I'm hoping when I go back to Bali, they might have them restocked. I'm gonna get one for me, one for Ash, so we can be matching. I'll probably have to get one for Blake too, so the 3 of us can be matching. Anyway, I picked this up because it was kind of giving that vibe. Like the ones at Obsidian look way cooler than this. Like this is kind of basic, but I liked it a lot, so I got this one. And yeah, that's my little haul from this morning. So we went to Mr. Price after breakfast, after we went to that really cute health food store, and then we just stopped at the grocery store. And now the rest of today, as you guys well and truly know, when I'm doing content, so the last like 3 weeks of like traveling on the safari, I have not been doing content. But when we normally do content, Monday Mondays, they're a work day. They're an admin day. And today is no different. So we're going to chill out at home for the rest of this afternoon and just like smash through some work. And I'm so excited about it. Morning, guys. On this frosty, chilly Tuesday morning it is. We're about to do one of my favorite things to do in a city, and that is the hop on, hop off bus. We're going to do it all through Cape Town today. Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
I'm also fine physically. Trade for the any route because we have a two route. You know the story. Two route, blue route and red route.
Oh yeah, thank
Keep it.
you.
Don't take a picture.
Gracias.
How are you? Open Sheena.
Oh, the best seats in the house. Okay, first stop for us is the V&A waterfront because we're going to go shopping. Okay, we decided to save our shopping for another day, but we had a quick look around, decided we're going to go there for dinner one day, and now we're back on the bus. Arrived at our next stop and there's like a free walking tour included, so we're following this guy now. Walking tour this way. We're just about to go into the oldest church in South Africa, I think. Had on our list that we wanted to try Ethiopian food, and literally next door to the tour place is an Ethiopian restaurant. Oh my god. There's pictures, that's helpful. Is this lemony or is that the beef? Okay, lunch is finished, back on the bus. Guys, it's much later, obviously, on Tuesday evening. We came home pretty soon after you last saw us. We made one more stop at this place called Camp Bay, which was really, really cute. It reminded me of Coogee in Sydney. And then we jumped back on the bus and then it dropped us like almost at our door. We had like a 10-minute walk back to our place, but we have honestly been wrecked since we got home. Like me and Erin sat on the couch for like an hour without moving. We were just so tired. I don't know why. And then we had a really easy dinner and now we're going to bed quite early because I have an early morning. We're actually checking out of this place tomorrow and then moving to a new place. Anyway, but yeah, I am gonna attempt to do some of those heatless overnight curls again. I know we've been here so many times before, but we're gonna try again one more time. And I wanted to talk to you about today and like the hop on hop off bus and the walking tour and everything we did, because I just had such a good day. I learned so much fun stuff, like fun information. And like that walking tour that was like, it was like a historical walking tour. It was just so cool. There's so much history here.
And a lot of the history, I'll be really, really honest with you, is not happy, like wonderful history, you know, like this is a country that has been colonized. There was apartheid here. Like it has had a really, really intense history. But I feel like if you're traveling, it's like almost kind of like your duty to not just see fun, pretty, like touristy stuff, but like it's your duty to like educate yourself a little bit on the other stuff that like happens in the places that you're visiting. And I feel like that's what we did a little bit of today. But I remember saying to the girls, being like, hey, like, do you guys want to do a little bit more like history and stuff on, like, there was like a massive like slave trade here, and actually took photos of this one thing. We stopped at this place today, which was like a judgment house, or like a courthouse of sorts, and it was really, really, really intense because I had never seen anything like it. And Sheldon, our like historical guide, was explaining to us, and he was saying people would come here and they would get like and I'm not using the right words here, so forgive me, but they would get like sorted into whether they were colored or whites, right? And it would be based on these really ridiculous non-scientific like measurements of like whether you can balance a pencil on your head or not, and if it falls off forward, then that means you're a white. Anyway, it was really, really ridiculous. But the slave kind of like history is so incredibly important to like recount and learn about here, because it's such a massive part of Cape Town and South Africa and Africa as a whole's history. And like it's outrageous how recent it all was as well. Like we were hit with that a lot, not just at our time in Cape Town, but like while we were on the safari as well, because Mambo would be educating us about all sorts of things. We did learn a fair bit about it, especially when it like related to the places where we were. Anyway, what I wanted to show you today, I didn't feel like I wanted to like put it in the vlog like earlier today, because it was like I was showing you like how much fun we were having wandering around the city and going to all these different things, and it would have been a little bit jarring to see what I'm about to show you. Something that like hit me really, really viscerally was we were standing outside of this judgment house thing, or whatever it was called, like a courthouse, but it really wasn't court because it wasn't, you know what I'm trying to say. And there was two benches there, and you could see so clearly on the benches, and I'll put the photos here. One of the bench specifically said whites only, and the other one said non-whites only. And it was like, and I know that this is not like groundbreaking revelations or anything like that, but I have not seen racism or the effects of racism or the history of racism or apartheid that boldly and blatantly in my lifetime. I've not seen the ramifications, or not the ramifications, but like the objectiveness of it like I did today when I saw that. And that hit me really hard, and I was just kind of like, it was just really, really intense, you know. And so I wanted to like show you that, because I like, it mattered to me, and I feel like it will probably matter to you guys, and it's such a big part of this continent and its history. And I want to like, you know, I want you to know that is what I'm trying to say. And this is not like to shame anyone or like bring anything down or anything like that. This is important. History is important. It's so important for us to see this kind of stuff, because it exists and it's there, and it's not as far back as we think it was, you know, like it's real. It was so real seeing that today. I don't know, it whacked me in the face to see something still standing in a city that was bustling, and it looked familiar. The city looks like a city that I would have grown up in or that I'm familiar with. And to see something like that blatant in a city that looks like the world that I grew up in was wild. Because I think about this kind of stuff and I think it's like it's hundreds of years ago, and it wasn't, and it's not, and it was real, and it's in my lifetime, and it was like a really, really wild experience to see. And I want to show that to you guys, because I just think it's so important. To like remind ourselves of that kind of stuff. And we've had many, many conversations that I didn't share with you guys on the safari part of this like trip in Africa about this kind of stuff, because it's a huge part, and it's really important that we educate ourselves on it, and like we learn about it and we see it, and like we had so many conversations about it. And today was just, it was this, you know, and I didn't really talk about it because I'm still learning about it, and it's I'm not educated enough to, you know, educate you guys through the vlogs on it. But then when I saw that today, I was just like, I've got to show them this. They've got to know like what I've seen here and what I've witnessed and what I've learned here, because it's so important. And it was just really, really intense. Intense in a good way. Intense in the way of like, it should make me uncomfortable. It is hard to see. It's really hard to swallow. It's rough to hear those kind of stories, and specifically how recent those stories are. You know, they're my lifetime. It's in my generation. Like, they're real. It's real. And I just feel like it was really, really important to share that with you. And it's not that I was like hiding it or choosing not to share it earlier, but it really was about the fact that like I was really trying to learn it myself and like and be present with it and like understand it from their point of view as well. Anyway, my point is, it was a really, really intense moment. I'm really happy that it happened. I'm really glad that I got to see something like that and it had the effect that it did on me, because I want to remember that and I want to understand it more and give it the weight that it's required, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I encourage you guys to, if you are traveling or if you've traveled to a new place, like, it is really fun to go and see new cultures and see tourist things, and I literally learned all of this on a hop on hop off bus. Like, it couldn't be more touristy if I tried, right? But it is so important. It's so important to like learn this stuff. Yeah, like it really matters. You need to see this with your own eyes. You need to see the effects of these things that have happened in history so that you can really understand what it was like. Because I can like truthfully say that I had never ever seen racism like that in my lifetime, and I'm 31 years old, and I would say, like, on the whole, generally well traveled as well, and I've never seen anything like that before. Okay, that's my heatless curls in. Let's give them a quick spray. They don't feel too bad, if I'm honest. They don't feel too bad. Anyway, time for bed. I will see you guys tomorrow because we're checking into a new place tomorrow. We're going to be there for a whole week, which I'm really excited about. Good morning, guys. Good morning. At some point last night, I convinced myself in my sleep that this wasn't working, and I like started to undo it, as you can see. And then halfway through, I like came to and realized when I like pulled this piece out, and I was like, no, wait, it is working. And so I stopped. So like, great news, it worked. Terrible news, I like took it out halfway through, which was so pointless. Okay. And now the two sides of my head are going to be like different level of curl, which is not going to look cute. Oh, wow. It totally worked. Oh my gosh. Okay, wonder if I just like, yeah. Oh, she's very curly. Okay. I think it's cute. I like it. For like 2 months, I've just had dead straight hair. There was that one time I curled it in Bali with a friend because she had a curling one. But other than that, it's kind of nice. I feel like I need to figure out how to do like these bits. Like, I saw so many TikTok videos last night of like girls with like rollers for the front bit. I feel like that could be cool. Oh, I'm really stoked with this. I think it worked. Yeah, that's cute. Do we like the curls, guys? I think that's a win. Anyway, good morning. I have to pack up my bags because I have a call with Blake, my online coach. It's our first call in over 3 weeks, I think, because I did not have enough reception and like internet strength to like have a call with Blake while I was on safari. But now that I'm back, it's my first call and I'm so excited. But right after that, we have to check out. So I was like, I need to pack first. I'll do my call, then we'll check out. Okay, it's a little bit later. I'm about to start my session with Blake. I'm nervous. It's been a while. It's literally been like 3 weeks. I haven't spoken to Blake in over 3 weeks, I think, because I was on the safari. I just didn't have the reception. Like, and the time difference was really tricky because we were camping and stuff. Anyway, it's like 8:30 now. It's like 5:30 over at their place. Oh, that's them calling right now. Yeah, so let's quickly duck into this session because your girl needs it so badly. There he is. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Look at that big, beautiful smile.
Hi, how are you?
Looking tan, you look like you've got a bit of a glow about you. Africa seems to resonate with you.
Africa tanned me, bro. The sun here is good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm so good. I'm so good. Well rested, which is so nice. Sleeping in a bed has been so nice the last couple nights. Yeah, and like last night we went to the grocery store and I like ate my comfort meal, which is like raw veggies, a bit of protein, some eggs and like dip, and I was like, oh, I miss this so much.
Tell me about, because obviously I've been able to kind of like view from the sidelines at the moment, view these different like moments, like the bungees, the safaris, these different kind of things that just like seem like so full on.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to hear from behind the lens in your perspective of like, how are you? How has it been to manage these kind of challenges for the last few weeks?
Way better than I thought. Miles ahead of where I thought I was gonna be. I think I had like one hiccup that felt familiar, like a hiccup that I would have previously or back home or like previously when I was in Bali. It felt similar to that. One time and one time only. The rest of the time, I just handled it so well. And I know that we like troubleshooted a bunch of stuff and, you know, tools of what to do if I am like stressed or if I'm feeling out of control and all of this kind of stuff. And I regularly did those, but not because I needed to. There was one time ever where I was like, hey, I'm really dysregulated right now and I'm gonna catch myself and fix this. But one time out of like essentially 4 weeks, I think is like a pretty massive win. So like,
it's incredible. This is where it's like the last time kind of entered into like a new phase of life and it was like super challenging and there was a lot of anxiety surrounding it. But when was the last time you were able to handle it this well?
Yeah. Yeah, don't know. Don't know. I think like the separation I didn't handle that well. Any of the failed IVFs I didn't handle that well. Transferring out of my old job, that didn't go well. Transferring into that job didn't go well. I'm trying to think of like the big life transitions or like or drastic like changes in my routine and lifestyle. And I don't think any of them have gone overly great. Certainly not like a positive inflection.
But I think how cool is that? And hopefully it's a moment to like really sit and celebrate yourself. Of not to say any stress is more or less than another with regards to these different situations, but more of a sense of like went through something massive and like you said, for the first time perhaps ever, you didn't really feel the need to like regulate yourself because you were out of control or turning to negative coping mechanisms. Like, how proud of yourself for getting to a stage where that's how you operate?
Yeah, I think I remember being in Bali in the first 2 weeks and we were doing like visioning or projecting of like what is like the healthy version of Grace look like, and one of them was like I just didn't crumble under these little things that cause me stress. And like we talked about, like you can never eliminate all stress, the stress is going to be there, but it was like I would just want to handle it so much better. And I feel like I've not reached it, but do you know what I mean? Like it was the first time of like me successfully doing exactly what I pictured when I was like, that's what healthy Grace is going to be like. And I'm like, yeah, it's great. I feel great about it.
I just think that that's incredible, right? Because it's like even like if I pull up back to that date when we were kind of like talking about that, which was only like a month or so ago, really, like in the scheme of things, you were kind of like talking about that next phase was like falling in love with movement and falling in love with food. But like some things before that, like you said, was being able to just handle stress better. Yeah. And to say the least, like you've done that pretty well over the last month, which is just, I think it's incredible, mate. It just like feels so foreign to me, right? Because I'm like, hey, are we about to fight some drunk strangers at the moment? No. This is just how it is, right?
This is just work. This is,
And I think it's just glad to hear that you've kind of resonated and found your thing that has made it feel so overwhelming and so uncomfortable to just like a really simple book. Surrounding nutrition, there's been some beautiful development. In terms of like, hey, I kind of have some goals here. Let's talk about it.
So I was journaling on the trip and I was like reflecting on when we first met and how I have that all or nothing mindset and how it's like, Grace, slow the fuck down. Like you're going to do step 1 and we're going to stay there kind of thing. I've been thinking about my nutrition and stuff because I know it's like not something that we work the most on. We work on like mindset and recently we've been working on movement and all of that kind of stuff. And then I was like thinking, I was like, oh, I wonder when Blake thinks I'm going to be ready for this. And then I checked in with myself and I was like, do I feel ready to like tackle that as hard as I've been like tackling movement or my mindset and all of that kind of stuff? So I started journaling about that. And then it was like towards the end of the last couple of days in the trip and I was reflecting on how well I felt like I handled it and how we planned and prepared for all of these road bumps, but how I really like didn't encounter them as much as I thought. And I was feeling really good and not like I was back to the start. And I was like, I wonder if that is like the level that I needed to get to. I wonder if I needed to feel so in control, not in a
control.
Like not in a control freak way, but like I needed to learn how to manage all of these other things before I was ready for that. And I've been like looking at my food and looking at my meal plans and stuff, like my old meal plans, and looking at the macros, and I'm so curious about it. And I want to like try new recipes because I'm excited to get back to when I moved to Sydney and cook for myself. And then that's when I was like, I want to talk to Blake about my nutrition. I want to know more. I'm interested. I don't want to push it if I'm not ready. Then I felt like I was like, nah, I'm ready to talk about this.
I'm going to kind of like go from a visual standpoint
Yeah.
and see if this helps in our discussion. And if it feels uncomfortable or overwhelming at
Yeah.
any point, you tell me.
Cool, will do.
If we're going to go through a fat loss phase, right or wrong, we're going to start with a fire that's burning as much as it can. And then over time, we're going to take out pieces of firewood, which is going to be increasing steps
Yeah.
or decreasing the amount of food that we have. So we try and burn some body fat for a period of time. And we might say that fat loss phase, let's say.
Good morning, guys. It's Thursday morning and I'm just on a group call with Shift Coaching and making breakfast.
Okay team, it's a little bit later on Thursday afternoon. It's much later actually, it's like 3 o'clock. And we had all the good intentions. What is Erin found?
Oh, sorry. It says something Thursdays.
The reason why Erin is picking trash up off the side of the street is because we had such good intentions for today. I got some work done this morning like you saw. Michelle came over and we were going to go straight up to Table Mountain and go hike it. We got up there and there was a 4-hour wait. So we were like, okay, cool, no worries. Let's go get some lunch. So we got some lunch and then we wanted to go on this other walking tour. While we were at lunch, we realized that we were actually missing the walking tour because it was at 2 o'clock. So we skipped that. And then we were like, let's go to the museum instead. Show up to the museum and we missed the last time slot for the guided tour. So now we're just walking around town, desperately trying to find something to do in Cape Town on a Thursday. And there's a pub trivia tonight, which we might go to. We're also heading to an illusions museum or something like that now, just to kind of feel the time. So the thing that Erin just picked up off the ground is just a pamphlet for like a club opening or something tonight, which we will not be going to because we'll be in bed by 9. Okay, I know I said that I wasn't getting any more tattoos, but then the girls said that they wanted to get matching ones together to commemorate Africa. So we're gonna quickly duck into a tattoo parlor and see what we can do. Oh, cute earrings. We got so distracted in the tattoo parlor by all the piercings that Erin and I have decided maybe we're getting our seconds done. So we came home instead and we're gonna do some research, aka look on Pinterest, and then we're gonna go back there and suss it out. Okay, we've done a quick little outfit change, had showers, done some makeup because we're gonna head to a pub tonight to go play pub trivia. Good, thanks, how are you?
Have a good night.
We have to like.
Bless you. Thank you so much.
This is your history and geography round. In feudal Japan, what was the title given to the supreme military leader? So in feudal Japan, Station 2, Persepolis was the capital of which ancient empire? Which American founding father was also a scientist and made major contributions to the field of physics through his study of electricity? In 2013, a meteor hit the Earth, injuring over 1,500 people. Which country did it hit? Which company produced the world's first mobile phone in 1973? What is the capital of Chile? What is the name of the line of longitude at 0 degrees? In which country would you find the NATO headquarters?
Guys, we didn't come last in trivia. We were last the entire thing until the last round, and then we came second last, which is great.
Good morning, guys. It's Friday morning. I'm in the change rooms at Mr. Price, which is like our favorite store here, and we're trying on clothes because we're going to a winery tomorrow. But I need your help. What do we think of this skirt? Do we love this skirt? Like, it's kind of hard to see in the mirror, but like, she's like giving cute kind of business chic. But like, I'm thinking me in London, dinner dates, cute little heels, right? Like, I think it's kind of cute. I like it. Let me show you the other ones of these and we'll see what we like. Okay, this dress is giving me on my day of christening. Erin said it looked like I should be in the fields, like as a farmer milking a cow. So that's a no for this one. Wow, okay, again, this one is not a win. This is not a win. Why do I look like I belong in a circus? It looks like it's a circus costume, genuinely. This is not giving. I just need to keep it on so Erin can see it because I want to give her a laugh. Wow, it's really bad. Okay, next dress. Again, it's not giving. Like, what's going on here? What is that? But I do like the material and like the cut, but like, no. This is not going well, team. This is not going well. I think the skirt is going to be the winner. This is Erin's dress that we really like. I really like this one and she likes it too. But we're going to try and find some shoes now, yeah? Okay, let's do that. And I'm going to try and find a top for my skirt.
Are you thinking like the little...
I think like a tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be the way to go. Yeah, exactly. Yay. Okay, let's find some shoes and a top. I like these ones, but I'm going to go with these ones instead. We spent the whole day at the beach and now we're at home, showered with face masks on, and I'm gonna get some editing done. Okay, I am hopping into bed now. I have my little silk bonnet on because I have some overnight curls getting ready because tomorrow we're going on a wine tour, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, I had such a nice day today. We spent the whole day at the beach and just soaked up the sun and it was just lovely. And then I just finished editing the final safari vlog, so I'm a little bit emotional because it was like, sad to like see it come to like an end. But I'm really excited for tomorrow. Our weekend is jam-packed and I can't wait to show you it. I am exhausted right now, so I'm gonna call it and head to bed. Thank you for watching this vlog. You will see the wine tour and
and everything else we get up to this weekend in the next vlog. And then very soon after that, we'll be leaving Africa for good, which is crazy. I can't believe it's already nearly over. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I love you so, so, so much. I'm so, so happy when you guys message me and talk to me in the DMs and in the comment section about these vlogs. I just love it so much. So if you ever want to chat about anything, come and DM me anywhere, and I'm always up for a chat. But yeah, love you and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog.